28. We'll show you how to do those pocket screw things to put together a shelf in Dano's wood shop. We'll show you how to do those here in a little while, but first we got to start sanding this stuff, and then we'll show you how we put together a shelf using these pocket screw things instead of the dado blades like I used in woodworking my senior year. So this is actually pretty slick, and I'll show you how I do it fast and easy. Now, excuse me, now I gotta set up everything so I can sand here in this wood shop. Make sure everything's all plugged in. Like a safety cache here. Always go with the grain. I remember hearing about that in high school. Mind your own business, sir. 1 minute remaining. We'll see you in the next disc. Well, gang, I screwed up. I have to re-drill some pocket holes because I was 1.5 inches off on my measurements earlier. That's why they say measure twice then cut. See, I had to lose my pocket screw jigs there. Fuck it, we'll just cut some more. It only takes 2 seconds with this thingamajig here. I don't know what this is called, but it's a jig, and it makes the great pocket screwing, and we'll show you here in a few seconds what I mean. This is a nice little gizmo.
It saves you on the dado blading. It does a really good, nice job. You put it in the right way, otherwise, you know, you have it on the wrong side. You know, make sure it's in that side. Always make sure the shitty side is the one where you want your pocket screws. If it's the sides or a shelf, that way you know it's on the top or the bottom. You know, so you have the nice looking side on top. That way it's more visible, and that is kind of hidden underneath. And we'll show you how this thing works here. Now you'll see. Well, not from this angle. Now you'll see from this angle a little bit how this works, like that. And then you got your pocket screws like that, see? I'll have to re-sand this too. Nothing more than I hated than sanding all goddamn day. Oh well, at least it's something to do. Makes the day go. You can hear Roger, the woods instructor, and those times in Remsen. Make sure it's all level, Dano. Make sure it's all level and even. Otherwise you have to recut it. Thanks, sir. You can just go back minding your own business now. I know you're just trying to help, but you know me. I get a little, how I say, stubborn when someone tries to tell me how to do things. Well, that's what happens when you get older. I can't wait till I'm an old man, then I'll be a real stubborn son of a bitch. When I get to be in my 60s and 70s, I'll be a real stubborn son of a bitch old man, won't I? Oh shit. Well, I hope this has been a little, how I say, instructional for you. If you ever want to get, you know, something this nice instead of using dado blades and dado cuts. And later on we'll show you how we screw a shelf together. And I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about screws and bolts and drills. You know. I put newspapers down so that this glue, well, because this glue can run off, so it's always good to have newspaper down, even though this is shitty carpet, but just so that it doesn't make a real sticky mess, you know. And then we just run a line of glue right here along here. It'll come out. I should probably call Roger and see if these sides pass the sanding specs before I put them on, because he's always, you know, telling us about sanding the shit out of stuff. You know? And pretty soon we'll be putting our pocket screws in, you know, these. With the torque head, you know. Hopefully I do this right. I guess we'll find out in a few minutes whether or not they're long enough or not. They should be. I didn't want to go too long because then they'll come through the board, and believe me, when I was doing that entertainment center a couple years ago up in Remsen, I had that happen to me a few times. I gotta get myself back into shape. Make sure it's level, otherwise we'll be way off and I'll be mad. That's good. Well, it doesn't look like it, but that thing is in. Doesn't look like it much, you guys, but believe it or not, that thing actually went in. Get in there, you fuck. A little crooked. That looks snug. Shit. Fuck. We're a little off. Oh shit. I'll have to get that so it fits nice and even.
Well, gang, Dana really fucked up on this. There's a surprise. Well, at first I thought that middle shelf was going to be right in the middle. As you can see, the middle is way off. As I was saying earlier, you guys, I thought I had that thing cut down in half. As you can see, I was way the hell off on the middle. Try like 5-6 inches. This is why I would never be a carpenter. Oh, this is why I could never be a carpenter. I'm just so glad that it actually folded together, considering the fact that I had to go to the lumber yard, get some pieces recut. The shelves are a little long now, but I must have had my head up my ass when I measured that. Oh well, this just shows you why I can't measure for shit. Oh, now it's going to be my fun part, putting the shelves in. And this is, it didn't turn out as well as I wanted it to. As you can see, it's a little leaning right there. But that's not the big issue right now. The big fucking issue right now is what happened 10 minutes ago when the NFL official stated in the playoff game between the Giants and the Niners, a field goal will not win tonight's game. Bullshit, it fucking